Marcus Garvey warned us a century ago, the greatest weapon used against the Negro is this organization. And today, that weapon is still being used. In Congo, in Sudan, across the diaspora, across our communities, and even inside our own minds. Because the truth is simple. Tribalism is what destroys us. We must move as one. We have shared interest, shared adversaries, and they are coming at us as one block. So we have to move as one block. And Garvey would tell you, if our enemies see us as black, why are we dividing ourselves into tribes, religions, and fragments too small to defend anything? Garvey's warning, a fractured people cannot win. Marcus Garvey didn't preach unity for poetry. He preached it for survival. He said a people without knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. But colonial powers knew this. That's why they split Africa into artificial borders, broke nations into tribes, and turned brothers into enemies. They didn't fear our weapons. They feared our unity. Because when black people unite across tribe, across religion, across region, empires crumble. Divide and conquer is the imperial playbook. Colonialism didn't just steal land, it engineered division. Look at the pattern. Congo, one of the richest places on earth in cobalt, gold, diamonds, coltan, yet the people live in poverty while corporations extract billions. Instead of unity against exploration, people are pushed into ethnic battles, fighting each other while outsiders loot the resources. As Patrice Lumumba warns, the day will come when history will speak. Africa will write its own history, but that day will not come until we stop fighting each other and start fighting the system that profits from our division. Sudan, a nation split by religion, ethnicity, and tribe, all lines drawn or inflamed by outsiders. While communities clash, foreign interest drains Sudan's oil, gold, uranium, and land. Imperialists don't have to defeat us. They simply have to distract us. Because as long as we fight each other, we never fight them. To the enemy, you are not Muslim, Christian, Igbo, Tutsi, Yoruba, Dinka, Ashanti. To the enemy, you are black. Full stop. If they see us as one, we must learn to see ourselves as one. Garvey put it best. We must give up the silly idea of folding our hands and waiting on God to do everything for us. If God had intended that, He would have given us no hands to work with. We cannot pray our way out of division. We must organize our way out. Every Pan-Africanist leader told us the same message. Thomas Sankara, Burkina Faso. He who feeds you controls you. Sankara understood that unity was the only shield against neo-colonialism. Once the people stood together, the imperialists panicked. Kwame Nkrumah. Africa is one continent, one people, and one nation. He declared clearly, tribalism is a colonial tool, nothing more. Julius Nyerere. No nation has the right to make decisions for another nation, but divided nations cannot defend themselves. Haile Selassie. Unity is strength, division is weakness. They were not giving speeches, they were giving instructions. Say it again, tribalism is what destroys us. We must move as one. We have shared interest, shared adversaries, and they are coming at us as one block. So we must move as one collective block. This is Garvey's philosophy, Sankara's mindset, Lumumba's warning. It is the roadmap to freedom. The only reason imperialism still works is because we are still divided. But imagine if Sudan united, Congo united, West Africa united, the diaspora united, the religions united, the tribes united. Imagine a black bloc, a global brotherhood and sisterhood, a force so unified that no corporation, no empire, no government could exploit us again. That is the future Garvey envisioned. That is the vision Sankara died for. That is the dream Lumumba was murdered for. Their message was not subtle. Unite or be used. Unite or be looted. Unite or be erased. A person is easy to defeat. A tribe is easy to manipulate. A nation is easy to weaken. But a people, a united black people, could never be conquered. Because the moment we move as one block, the world will change. And there will be no empire left strong enough to stop it.